don't wanna let go. We answer questions that we ask alone. I hear the words, but they're coming out an echo. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, to race. Why complicate that feeling hate when it suffocates at the bottom? Don't take the bait, just walk away, resuscitate your nirvana. I feel a way I've never felt before. I finally found what I'm looking for. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, to race. Forever in our open arms, we're thankful we made it safe so far. We proudly show our battle scars because they made us true. So, would you give up the fight if you had no time to even surrender? Would you give up your rights and let your life slide away? There's a race, so you win, to race. There's a race, so you win, to race.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 43rd episode of FNV. FNV is short for Friday Night VTubing, and this is a show where I, your host, Zarastro, interview various VTubers from all over the community. Tonight, our wonderful guest will be Caramel Kaiteki. Caramel, please say hi, welcome to the show, and give us a little an interesting fact about yourself that people might not know.
Hi, yes, I'm Caramel. Well, as you can probably guess, I do VTubing. Interesting fact about me, I am not smelly. I know the chat is saying that I am, but I'm not smelly, no.
I see that they like calling you Smelly Melly, but you know, you've been sitting here on my couch for the last like 20 minutes, and I don't believe them.
No, I smell very nice.
But yeah, so welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for the invite.
Yeah, I got you on very short notice, and I apologize for that.
Oh, no, it's totally fine. My life is very, like, uninteresting. So this is probably like the highlight of the week.
I barely get plans and stuff. Although sometimes I'm busy, but that's times when I don't want to be busy.
Yeah, I totally get you.
Yeah, you ever get those where it's like, you know, you've got plans where you got to be at, and then it's like, but I don't want to go.
Oh, it's like all the time, because I'm like kind of like an introvert where I don't mind being in an event, but like the build up to the event itself is like, oh my god, I really don't want to go. But then you're at the event, it's like, oh, I'm actually having like pretty much like a lot of fun. You know?
I mean, personally for me, it's not that I don't want to go to the event. It's just like so much of a hassle to leave and go to the event. Like even though I want to go there, I'm just like I'm so comfy in bed or whatever. It's like, no, I'm hanging with my buddies on Discord.
Yeah.
And I'm not an introvert, bro.
No, especially since like COVID, like the whole situation started. Like, I work from home now, so I pretty much just spent like all day at home. So every time like someone's like, "Oh, you should go there," or like go to my parents or something, it's like,
oh yeah,
but I'm comfy.
Yeah. I just brewed myself a nice coffee. I just sat down, and now you're telling me I have to go somewhere, bro. What?
Right?
Yeah, no, I totally understand that. But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna hit it off with the first question that'll get the ball rolling. So, wait, hold up. This music is not supposed to. That music's supposed to loop. My bad. So, Caramel, let me ask, what is your lore?
Okay, so I kind of have a long lore, so I had to kind of like summarize it. In
That's
short,
perfectly fine. I mean, I like long lores. Long lores have a lot of stuff to talk about, so.
Oh yeah, for sure. But like the key highlights, it kind of makes it a short story, luckily. So I was born in an abusive household, which is kind of sad, I guess. Because I live in like a universe where we have owners, cat girls have owners, kind of like Nekopara.
Yeah.
And my owner was very abusive. And I like live with my my cat mother, who was unfortunately passed away because she wasn't like being taken care of, and she got sick. So I did the smart thing and I ran the fuck away. I'm sorry. Can I curse? I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah. No. We're not a family-friendly show. Don't worry.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, I ran away, and luckily I was found by a veterinarian. And they were very kind, and they got me into foster care. And now I live with the Kaiteki family, and they're very, very nice. They're very supportive. And they're teaching me all kinds of things like archery and martial arts. That's why I have this cool outfit.
Aye. So what is the Kaiteki family then? Like what do they do?
They have a dojo, and they just they teach people all the martial arts.
I like that. That's cool. How far have you progressed in the martial arts?
Oh, I'm like very young, in terms of like cat girl years, so, not far.
Okay.
Especially because I'm also lazy. I really like
I mean,
comfiness.
We just discussed that part, so
yeah.
I think
Exactly.
I think that's gonna be a trend here of like, you know.
I am a black belt in laziness, so.
Black belt in laziness, hell yeah. How about the bow? How's the bow training gone?
Oh, that's a lot better because I find that like strangely easy. Like it came to me really naturally. So I actually prefer doing that.
You know, I actually used to do archery as well for a bit. Well, I never picked it up as a hobby because fuck me, it's expensive.
Yeah.
But I had a friend who did it, and every now and then I'd go to them and they'd be like, "Hey, do you want to go shoot?" And I'd be like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah.
And then
it is a really
a
really cool sport.
Yeah, but it's hella it's so expensive. Oh my.
To be fair though, all the cool sports are really expensive.
True. I wanted to do target shooting. I couldn't afford a gun.
It's crazy.
Only sport I could afford was was cross country and athletics, because guess what? I already got legs.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go buy new ones. I didn't have to go buy new shoes, but they aren't as expensive as a gun or a bow, so we good.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I like that. I'm assuming that's the short version of your lore.
Yeah, that is the short version, but it's basically like the highlights of like all the things that happen.
Aye.
I'm still typing it out though because a
permanent whip. A permanent work in progress.
Yeah, basically.
I feel that. Do you ever now and then just add on, just like, you know, ooh, that's something cool. Let me quickly open the Google Doc, just type it out. Okay, done. That's another paragraph added to my lore.
Basically, yeah. I started out like super like inspired and like type like an entire like page full.
Yeah.
But ever since I've been just adding like a few sentences here and there where I could.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I mean, personally, I haven't really adjusted to my... Usually the places where I adjust to my lore is when I say something here on FNV and then it's like, yeah, that's canon now. That's
That's
how
the
it
cool
works.
thing about lore, though, is it? You can make like everything
Oh, yeah.
canon
Yeah.
if you want to.
You just say something and it's like, oh, yeah, that's canon now. That happened. That's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
Right. With that, I'm assuming you do some kind of writing then, like as a hobby.
Not really. I mean, I have written like stories in the past, like just like fan stories, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But
Fan fiction.
Nothing really like ever like published or anything.
Yeah. I mean, my brother does writing and he mostly works on like fanfics and stuff. He has his own like series that he's been planning for the last like 10 years, but okay, no, 10 years is a bit long. The last like 5. About. But otherwise, most of the time he just writes fanfics, which, you know, it's not a bad thing. It's practice.
No, not at all.
Because you're not immediately gonna just start writing and then write fucking a new Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen.
Yeah.
That requires a lot of like planning and stuff.
Yes.
No, but I definitely need to get more writing experience because I am working on my own game.
Ooh.
So
Didn't
I
know
need
that.
experience. I don't want to write like a bad game.
Could I ask more questions about the game?
It is in very early stages right now, so I don't really have much to say about it.
Oh, okay.
the
Okay, then
only
I'll
things
ask you one question. What genre do you plan on it being in?
It will be an FPS,
Ooh.
but it will have a lot of like parkour elements, kind of like Titanfall. But the one thing that it will be different in is in its aesthetics. It will be fully anime style,
Oh, hell
kind of like
yeah.
how Fighter Z is, you know, the Dragon Ball fighting game.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro, I only recently played Titanfall 2, and holy hell was it amazing. It
It is an excellent game.
Yeah. Which level's your favorite?
I think the one where you like go back in time constantly and then forward in time.
I was about to assume, I was gonna guess that one. That's mine too. That one is just oof. And you know, I watched a critique on Titanfall, and someone was like, the best thing about Titanfall is you don't have to remember what the levels' names were. You can just remember it and describe it to someone. Oh yeah, the time travel one.
Yeah.
Or the one where you're in a construction dome type thing.
Yeah, they do have their themes, that's for sure.
Yeah. But honestly, I like it. It was a great game when I played it a couple weeks back. Actually, it's probably a month or 2 by now. Time flies.
Yeah, it's sad that they don't continue it. I mean, I know Apex is sort of like it because they have like the same like movement mechanics and it's sort of in the same universe.
Yes,
but
still,
it's not the same.
It's not Titanfall.
No.
But not gonna lie, the gunplay from Titanfall made me want to play Apex.
Understandable.
Because the gunplay in Titanfall was just amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, they did a really good job balancing stuff.
Yeah. Although I did see a bit ago that there was some tweet or something of like a new thing in the Apex universe. And I don't remember
like
where I saw that.
A new game, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw something about that as well, but I was like, it's Apex, it's not Titanfall.
Yeah, I went into the replies. I went into the replies and I saw everybody being like, the Apex universe. You mean Titanfall? The Titanfall universe?
Yeah.
Like poor fucking Titanfall, bro. It's just dead. I'm sad. But anyways,
yeah, sometimes it really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. You go on.
Yeah, sometimes it really feels like all these game companies that have like a really successful series, they
just let it die.
They replaced all the people that worked on the older games.
Yeah.
Like even with the new Saints Row, I don't know if you've seen anything in terms of the new Saints Row.
I wanted to. I was hyped before the early reviewers had their copies or tested it. Yeah.
Yeah, as the chat is pointing out, it is tragic.
It is indeed very tragic. Like, I was hyped before. I actually would have pre-ordered it, and I'm glad I didn't. Because that would have been like a solid $30 wasted.
Oh, it's actually like 70 or something.
Is it? Wait, 70 euros?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? That's not the price for me on Epic Game Store. For me, it's like 400 and something rand. Which I'll quickly get a converter. That would be year to ZAR. That's like, I'm gonna say 450. That's like 25 euros. The standard edition.
Yeah, I paid I got it through a key site. Well, I mean it was Humble Bundle, so it's not really key site, but they had it for 60 euro.
Holy hell! Or you got scammed.
Was like more expensive.
You got scammed.
For me anyways.
Are you sure that's not like the gold or platinum edition or something?
Yeah, I'm sure.
What? Damn. That's the first time that I've seen people get scammed. Oh, I accidentally bumped my mic and muted it. That's the first time that I see prices like that drastic with like localization and all that.
Yeah, no, games here are by default, they're like 60-70 bucks for new games.
Oh yeah, but Saints Row?
Yeah, Saints Row 2.
It's
a triple A title that's new, so they just asked full price for it.
Sure as hell doesn't look like one.
No, that's true. they definitely didn't do the game justice.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you've been streaming it then, Saints-Row?
Yeah, I streamed it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I specifically bought it for stream.
Okay. I actually wanted to buy it for stream as well. But then the reviews came out. And I was like, nah, I've got other stuff I can stream that are better.
Yeah, so it's sitting at like a 3 on Metacritic, so.
Oof. How's it been for you? What would you give it as a rating?
I think a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10 is pretty fair, honestly.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just a very soulless game. It has no like concept of like an actual story or characters.
Yeah.
They're all just like cardboard cutouts, and it's one of those games that just tries to sell you on like a specific message. In this case, it's anti-capitalism.
Oh yeah.
And that's all it does.
That's all it is. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I had my hopes up for it, but I'm glad I didn't pre-order it or something. Like I did with Cyberpunk and The Crew 2 way back. Those are the only 2 games I've ever pre-ordered. And both of them turned out to be flops.
Unfortunately, because Cyberpunk nowadays is really good.
Actually, true, yeah. In my opinion, Cyberpunk wasn't a flop. Because I had a relatively bug-free playthrough. My entire streaming playthrough, when I played it, like I streamed it the day it came out, the day it was available in stores. I went out. I got a physical copy. I've still got the box on my shelf. I've got a what are they called? The Maelstrom gang. I've got a keychain with their logo on it, and I've also got a samurai t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I got the physical copy as well, but I had to order it online.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I didn't have that bad of an experience.
No, same. I have 250 hours in the game right now.
Oh my, that's a lot more than me.
Yeah, I went for the completionist route, which is the first game I ever completed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know, I didn't wait. Which class did you start out? Street Kid, Corpo, or Nomad?
I've done every one of them, but my first time was Street Kid because I thought that was the most appropriate.
Fair. It probably is, yeah. And I mean, there's somewhere there's an Easter egg where you can have it say samurai, and then it like shows Johnny on the character creation thing, but I'm not entirely sure.
I have not seen that one. I have seen the Easter egg where if you're looking into a mirror, sometimes it switches to Johnny, but that is like random. So.
Right. Yeah. Moving on from flop games.
Yeah.
As sad as it is, well, I'm gonna ask you the next question on the list. So, that would be, what were your biggest influences or inspirations behind your design?
Yeah, so I have a picture for this actually.
Yes.
I already sent to you.
Yes, and it is on screen now.
Yay! So you can see there on the left, that is my honestly my Nekopara OC, which is what Caramel started out as.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like the Nekopara games and the TV show, the anime that they made for it. It's really cute. Obviously, the games are a little bit more than cute. But honestly, I mainly played them because of how cute they were. I really like the characters in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want a cat girl because I've been like loving cat girls forever. Like it's like something like I think like 10 years ago I started like really enjoying cat girls. So I basically just drew my character to be part of that world, and then I was like, oh my god, I can totally turn this into a VTuber.
Yeah.
So that's basically the design process that she went through.
Alright, so what were the ideas behind each of those steps then? So the first one, as you said, you know, the Nekopara one. And then
Yeah, so that is literally just Caramel in a Nekopara outfit.
Oh, okay. And then how'd you go from the, you know, second to third? What were the inspirations behind them for is it just like art style updates, or are there other major changes that aren't on the face that you can see?
Yeah, so the art style definitely like upgraded. I basically just kept drawing until I was like really happy with it. And I also really didn't like know what outfit to go with. So the middle one has had like 5 or 6 different outfits. Until I finally settled on one, and that's the one I carried over to the third outfit. And that was like a really cute like Japanese dress.
Okay. Like a kimono.
No, more like a business type of dress, which is like used in anime a lot.
Okay, I see.
But then I was like, after a little bit, I was like, it's not really that original, because a lot of anime girls kind of have like dresses like this.
Yeah.
So that's when I like started thinking about my lore, and I was like, well, I'm living with a family that like does really like archery and stuff, so I kind of want like make an outfit that sort of reflects that as well.
Yeah.
And that's my current design.
Right. Now, does the thing on your left arm also count as like a, what do you call it? A wrist guard? Is that what you call it? I forgot what you call it. A brace?
Yeah, so I have my my right glove, which you cannot see right now. I can move up a little bit.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
yeah, I see.
My right glove is for I'm headless.
Yeah, it's fine. You just stood up on the couch. We've had crazier stuff happen here on the set.
Yeah, just want to make sure I'm correct again. So yeah, my left my right hand has a glove for, you know, holding the actual arrow.
Yeah.
And knocking it onto the wire and then pulling it back. And then the left one is to make sure that you know, if the wire does ever slap against my arm, it's not like hurting or anything. Yeah.
Because that's a painful experience. That's happened to me.
Yeah, same.
I once pulled a 30-pound bow. Which I don't think 30-pound is too much, right? It was a Genesis bow. It was like a starter bow, so it wasn't really curved for compound.
Yeah, no, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so I just went. I was so excited to go shooting. I got the bow, I knocked the arrow, I pulled back, I released, and then all of a sudden I felt a burn on my wrist. Or not on my wrist, on my forearm, and I was like, I forgot the brace.
Yeah, it's really something that if it happens to you, it definitely sticks with you for a few days.
Yes. And the higher poundage, whatever, the higher pound the bow that you're using, the more it'll stick around.
Yeah, basically.
And it hurts like a bitch.
Yeah, it can actually like really like ruin your skin as well because
can.
the wire obviously like has like fibers and stuff, so if it goes too fast, it can actually like scrape off skin.
Yeah, because I mean it's basically just like a rope burn moving extremely hella fast.
Yeah.
And it's just scraping across your arm, and that shit hurts. And it's not. It ain't a funny thing.
No, cannot recommend.
Yes. If you're in for a world of pain, sure, go ahead. But otherwise, wear a brace.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually you get kind of good enough to not need a brace anymore. But on the off chance, you know, that it does happen, safety first.
I mean, it's the same reason, like, people that, like, professionally shoot, like, they use glasses. Like, the chances of, like, something hitting your eyes is very small, but...
Oh, yeah.
Just on the off chance that it would happen, you know?
And that's why I'm assuming you've also got glasses on.
No, not specifically. These glasses are actually for my eyesight. My eyesight is poor.
Okay, I see.
But they are like really cool glasses because
they're like hella textile and I love them.
I've been designing OCs, like original characters, for about 12 years, and they always have glasses like these. So it was just something I had to incorporate.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, no, I love it, and I love the cyber aesthetic that you just have overall. Yeah. I've recently started drafting ideas for my next outfit, and I won't lie, cyber is somewhere around there, around the top for, you know, ideas for new outfits or whatever.
Yeah, it's a really nice aesthetic. I can definitely recommend you look up. There's a site that like documents all the clothing in Cyberpunk.
Oh.
All the ones, and they have like pictures, so you could like make like an outfit like on that or multiple. It's really cool. If
you could find that for me and send it to me after stream, that would be amazing. I might just just like play around, and then just see what outfits I can build there. Almost like it's a pit crew.
yeah, basically, yeah.
It's a cyberpunk pit crew. But alright, let me then ask next question on the list. So, who or what inspired you to become Who or what inspired you to become a VTuber? And usually I also rephrase this question as, who or what pushed you down the rabbit hole?
Alright, so I didn't know what a VTuber was until like last year. I had known about like Code Miku or Miko.
Oh yeah.
And
Code Miko's cool.
Which was the other one with like the dress? It was like a 3D model, Kisune or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Kisune.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So I had seen like not specifically videos, but I had seen like their models online.
Yeah.
But I never really like look into it. But a friend of mine that I met on VR chat, she was a VTuber. So she was like, you know, just showing off her stuff. And I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. I didn't know like people that like had like little funds could do that. Basically. So I started looking up VTubers, and I like came across like Ironmouse and Yanners and Gura and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is so cool. I want to do this too. And then I basically just like started drawing my own stuff, which was my character. I drew my own PNG. I did some test streams, and people really liked me. So I was like, yay, let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm glad. And then who or what inspires you now? Like who,
honestly,
you can also like if that doesn't necessarily work, who's like a streamer or something, someone that you like take inspiration from.
Yeah, so honestly right now my community inspires me the most. Mostly because I just don't really have time to look at other VTubers anymore.
Honestly,
I'm like so busy.
Honestly, I feel that. Like
Like,
VTubers don't really watch other VTubers because we're all busy managing our own shit.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I work like 45 hours a week, and then there's my own streaming, and
Yeah.
then there's the game development stuff I do, so I don't really get around to it anymore. I do try though, but yeah, it's mostly just the community that like always comes by and makes me laugh, and then I make them laugh, and it's just like a back and forth. I really like that.
Oh yeah. You know, I've just earlier today, I had a thing like that where someone in my community and now in chat, if he's still here, said something that was just the funniest thing, and that was honestly like one of the highlights of the day for me. Just when somebody can make you laugh.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it really feels like the chat is funnier than you.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. There's some funny people out there.
Funnier than me.
No, I'm
I
top
try,
funny.
but most of the time I just end up doing dad jokes or just stupid puns that nobody laughs at because they're puns and people don't like puns for some fucking reason.
What do you mean? Puns are amazing. I use puns all the time. Even if my chat's
know,
like
right?
boo,
I
I
know,
just
right?
like add like puns.
Okay, give me your best pun. Or your worst pun, you
Ooh.
know, they're kind of the same.
Ooh, you're putting me on the spot right now. I don't really have one.
I've got my favorite one, which isn't really a pun, but it's just a horrible joke. What's brown and sticky? Stick.
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, stick.
It's brown and sticky.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I usually the puns like come from like just like moments that happen on stream, usually from a game or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, most
Yeah.
puns. Sorry, I was a bit far away from my mic. I was putting my dog back in his basket because he keeps getting up. Yeah, most of the time, the best puns are like, you know, in the heat of the moment. In the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, there's no thought behind them. They just happen. That's also how the worst ones happen, though.
Yeah, I post a lot of dumb shit on my Twitter, and it's usually just like puns or stuff.
I gotta go check out more of your tweets then, because fuck me, I've not seen that many of them, and I need more puns in my life.
Yeah, I think I'm very funny. I always laugh at myself.
Hey, that's the best. You know, if you don't find your jokes funny, how is somebody else supposed to?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, we have hit the 30-minute mark, so I'm quickly going to do my mid-episode plugs. So, if you guys haven't already, make sure you go check out fnv.cod.co so that you can find all of everything to do with the site, or with the show. That's the show's landing page. You can find all of the audio-only platforms where you can listen on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. It is a bit outdated currently. I think it's right about 20 episodes behind. I'm working on it. I'm working on updating it, but whatever. If you're listening to it on one of those platforms, come to the stream and say hi. We stream the show every Friday night on my YouTube. That's youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That's ZARASTROCH. Also on FNV.cod.co. And otherwise, make sure you go check out my wonderful guest over here, Caramel Kaiteki, on Twitter and Twitch. That is CARAMELKAITEKI. That was long, so I'll read it again. CARAME, fuck me, LKAITEKI. Damn, I've never struggled spelling a name so much.
I'm super sorry. It used to just be Caramel, but I made it longer because I wanted to include my last name to differentiate me from other caramels out in the world.
True. I mean, you gotta have the SEO on your side.
Yeah.
Because currently I do not either, because apparently there is a racehorse that is more popular than me named Zarastro. So I'm coming for him. I'm coming for that horse.
Hey, maybe it'll be buddies, and then you can like dual stream or something.
I'm not. That racehorse is not a VTuber. It's an actual racehorse.
I know, but you can still like stream with the horse.
I just become a horseback rider. Like, I have tamed this horse. This is my horse now. I bought you.
Friend.
Yeah, I just fucking. Oh no, wait, no. Then all of my chat's gonna become fucking addicted to horse race gambling.
Oh yeah, gotta watch out for that.
Oh well, as long as I still take a cut, and I'm happy.
Fair enough.
But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let me then ask, what about VTubing fascinates you the most?
I would say that it allows people to be whoever they want to be. Cause like, of course, in real life you have expectations from people, and you act like different between like certain groups of people. Like you act different with your parents, you act different with your friends, you know. But with VTubing, you can literally be whoever you want, both in personality and in however you look, and people will just be accepting. You can be a demigod, a cat girl, or, you know, a shark, or even like Nyanners, like an eldritch horror. Like, it doesn't matter. You can literally be anything you want.
She's not a cat girl anymore.
No, she's a horror.
She's evolved past labels and categorization.
She's incomprehensible.
Yes, definitely.
She's very good though. I really love her.
Yeah, yeah. My first introduction to Nyanners, like, I didn't know of her like before I became a VTuber. I found out about her after. My first introduction to her was what was it? Her Say So video.
Oh yeah.
That was my first introduction, and then after I found out, oh, you're a VTuber. And then I watched a lot of clips of hers, and she still pops up every now and then in my feed whenever she reviews a toilet or something.
I like her humor. Yeah, it's very potty based.
I see what you did there. I respect it. You know, at least as she pointed out in the song, her mind ain't in the gutter, so we good. What do you call it? Me just laugh on my own.
Sorry. I was drinking and the liquid went in the wrong hole.
Oh no. I hope
So I'm coughing.
I hope I didn't make you choke.
Yeah. I keep telling myself that, you know, if you're drinking, make sure it goes in the right hole, but my body never listens.
Nope. Never does.
Never does.
I mean, most of the time it does, but whenever you make a point of it, then it's like, you know what? Just because you said that, fuck you. Choke, bitch.
No, I've known Nyanners ever since her Bloodborne video, which is one of my favorite games, so it was really fun to see her play.
Her Bloodborne video? I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, it was like a highlights video. It was very fun. I can recommend.
Wait. Actually, no, I do think I've seen that one, but I don't remember it too much. But now that you mention it, I do think I've seen that one. My favorite one that I've seen was the something House of Jump Scares.
Oh yeah, fun game as well.
Yeah, I watched that one, and that one was hilarious. I loved it.
Yeah, Miss Spooky, I believe. Miss Spooky House of Jump Scares.
That one. It's something along that, but I'm sure you'll just find it if you just look up House of Jump Scares or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. What games do you generally enjoy playing or streaming?
I try to play mostly story-based games because I really enjoy it, and I also like sharing stuff that I enjoy with other people. So like story-based games usually aren't really that like highly requested on streams. It's mostly like multiplayer games like Apex or horror-based games, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't really have fun with those, so I try to differentiate in that aspect.
Right. So you also Do you do like playing story-based games?
Yeah. I usually play. I'm sorry, I'm still like coughing in the background. I usually play games like I played like Cyberpunk the entire way through.
Yeah.
I did Detroit Become Human, you know, like all those
That's an
kind of
amazing game.
games.
Yeah.
E.
Did you play The Quarry?
No, not yet.
Yet. Okay. I'm assuming by the yet part you haven't looked anything up of it either, because it's kind of linear.
Yeah, I know very little about it,
Okay.
except that it occurs in a quarry.
Kind of, yeah. The honestly, when I started watching a playthrough of it, it was not what I had expected. Like, if I knew, I wouldn't have watched an entire playthrough. Oh, I mean, by the time that I was already like an hour in of the playthrough, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna watch it all the way through, because one, the game is too hella expensive and I've not got the time to stream it right now, and two, I'm just enjoying watching Jack play it.
Yeah, I kind of like understand the type of game it is because of Until Dawn. But,
yeah, I never played Until Dawn either.
It's really good. I really enjoy it.
I've been watching Jack's playthrough of that too. Jack being Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah. No,
He's
I'm
like
just
the most
saying.
popular
I'm just
Jack.
saying because I've got a Jack in my chat, who's my mod
okay, I see.
and my buddy.
I see.
So, yeah.
Hi, Jack.
But yeah, no. So and usually I don't touch horror. I hate horror. Like, I'll watch movies and I'll play Dead by Daylight and Phasmophobia and Silence and those type of stuff. But zombie games, I stay away from. Horror games, I stay away from. You won't catch me playing like any of the Alien Isolation or Outlast or nah. I'm good, thank you.
For last year Halloween, I played Alien Isolation in VR on stream.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do you have plans for this year Halloween?
No, not yet, but yeah, I need to think about that. I probably will like post a poll or something in my Discord and be like, yo, what game do you want me to play on Halloween?
Oh, send me your Discord link in chat. Let me post, or in our DMs, and I can post it on chat. Or in chat.
Oh yeah, sure.
Or if somebody isn't from your Discord, that is. Yeah, no, it's I wanted to play The Quarry initially, and then then I heard, oh wait, it's a horror game. Nah, never mind, I'm good. And then I started watching the playthrough of Jack's playthrough, and I was like, wait, bro, this actually looks good, and it's not like that. It's not a horror game. It's a story. It's like it's an, I don't know what the genre is, but it's not a horror. It's got horror elements, but I wouldn't consider it a horror per se.
Yeah, no, that studio usually just make games that like pay homage to like 80s kind of like horror movies.
Yeah.
Which aren't like the same as like nowadays horror movies usually.
True. Nowadays horror movies are mostly like, you know, all jump scares or just freaky looking monsters and bad storylines.
Yeah. There are some exceptions, but yeah, most of them are not that good.
Yeah. Join Caramel's Discord. People link in chat if y'all are interested. Thank you for the link.
They always bully me there. That's where the smelly Millie comes from.
That's where all the bullying happens. Got it.
Yeah.
Is that why it's called the pillow fort? You need to you have a pillow fort that you build to protect yourself from everybody in there.
No. The pillow fort is actually because that's what my stream is called as well.
Oh, okay.
I stream from my pillow fort and I invite people to come over and
I see.
You know, take a pillow and just be comfy.
Take a pillow and just hide. I'll hide away.
Yeah.
I'll go
hide away.
Go jump into a locker and hide from the killer walking by. Have you ever played Dead by Daylight, by the way?
I have, but I'm not really good at it.
Ah. Which part? The survivor or the killer? I'm assuming survivor because that's what people usually get into first.
Yeah, I played it a few times where I was survivor, and I think I played only once as a killer. But I didn't find the killer part too hard. It was mostly the survivor stuff with all the mini games, like the time-based games.
Oh, well, the skill checks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, also, I guess with if it was a while ago, I think they changed some systems. Some things are different now, and I don't know. I only started playing like a month or two ago by now.
Oh, okay. No, I think I was it was either late last year or very early this year.
Okay,
But
I see.
I can't really remember. It was too long ago.
Alright, but then I wanted to ask a question. Alright, it had to do with a horror. There was one new horror movie that I saw that kind of looks good and doesn't look like, you know, your typical just cheesy horror movie thing that's all jump scares and all that. It's called The Black Phone. Have you watched it?
It doesn't sound familiar. Did it come out this year or is it like
Yeah. No, it came out like this month actually. Maybe, well, this month is now September and it's not been on long. So I'll include August in this month.
Yeah, the last 30 days basically.
Yeah. And apparently,
I
apparently it's good, and I watched the trailer for it, and it looks pretty good. I really want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it alone.
Usually, when I like encounter like a movie that I'm like, I don't want to watch that alone. Not even like horror, but like even like movies that are like cheesy or even a little bit cringy or something like that.
Yeah.
I usually just like host a Discord watch
yeah.
party.
Oh yeah. You know, I might just do that too. Just hit up my Discord, and be like, "Hey, it's time. It's time for a movie night."
Yeah, we used to do that every Sunday, but eventually it became kind of like too repetitive, I guess. Like
yeah. I mean, I tried doing a group watch thing where when there was a new anime that aired last year somewhere called Vivi Fluoride's Fluoride Eyes Song, something like that. Just Vivi is enough. And I tried hosting a group watch for that. But so the first day that we watched it, there were like 8 people that turned up. The second week there were 6. Third week there were 6 again. 5th week there were, or 4th and 5th there were like 4. And it just kept dwindling, and eventually I fucking forgot. I forgot that I had a group watch, and nobody reminded me, so it just died.
Yeah, I feel like with like, you know, everyone has lives and there's time zones, so it just becomes kind of like almost like a mandatory thing, and people are like not really looking forward to it. So now I just try to do it like randomly whenever I can.
I mean, me and my other friends, we did that with The Boys. I don't know if you've watched The Boys.
Oh, The Boys is so good. I love it.
Yeah. So we've all been like missing or like MIA for the last like 2 months, and we've not watched the last episode of The Boys.
Oh my god, you're missing out.
We watched every episode every week until the last one, when we all disappeared in a week, and then again we only got together like yesterday, and we still have the last episode that we need to watch. And I'm just like, me and the friend who hosts it, we were like, you know what, the Saturday we're watching it. If you're not here, you're not here. You can catch up on your own. We're watching it.
Yeah, at some point you kind of have to like make a stand almost.
Yeah. But then again, it was understandable because all of us disappeared. Like every single one of us got busy with IRL stuff, or, you know, something came up and they're not as active anymore or whatever. So, yeah. But no, The Boys, I love it.
Yeah, The Boys is probably like the best like piece of superhero media we've had in a long while.
True. Because guess what? The superheroes aren't the good, well, there's no good guys really.
No.
There's no good guys. That's what makes it amazing.
Everyone's an asshole, basically.
Yes. Who's your favorite character?
I think Butcher, honestly.
Yeah.
But that's I have a bias because I really like Carl Urban as an actor.
Okay.
His portrayal of Dredd is probably like my favorite role of him.
His portrayal of Dredd? No, I don't think I have.
Oh, you need to watch it. It's kind of in the same vein as The Boys.
Oh, okay.
You would really like it.
I
Because you know the character of Judge Dredd?
no.
It's
I
a
don't.
comic book. It's a comic book series basically about like a dystopian future, kind of like cyberpunky.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And judges are basically executioner and everything. Like they have like full extent of the law. They can do anything
okay.
they please.
A judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
Aye.
And Dredd is one of those judges, but he's like fair. But he also is, you know, he does not sway on his moral code. If you fuck up, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'll write that down and let my friends know, so that maybe directly after we finish The Boys and we're still wanting for some more action, more butcher action, we can just watch Judge Dredd.
It's from 2012. And unfortunately, it was very, very underrated, so it never got a sequel or anything.
Okay.
There have been talks because Carl Urban is very much like, oh, I really want to play the character again.
Yeah. And you know, when Billy Butcher says he wants something, Billy Butcher fucking gets it.
You would hope so, yeah.
I would hope so. I would hope so, yeah. Yeah.
But I will say that probably like the best actor in the show is Anthony Starr as Homelander. He's amazing.
Oh, dude, we've talked about this. The fact that he can make a character so hated, like whenever Homelander comes on screen and he does that thing where he like half bites the inside of his lip, you know what I'm talking about. When it's like, you know, he makes that face of like he's about to fucking throw a tantrum.
Yeah, I think he's a very like compelling character because you never really know what he's going to do.
True.
And you also kind of are like constantly in fear because you know that he literally could like rip everyone in half if he wanted to.
Yeah. He doesn't even have to rip you in half. He can just look at you the wrong way.
Basically, yeah.
And then, whoop, oh, look, there's two of me now. But yeah, no, Homelander's actor does an amazing job. But
yeah,
I really hate Homelander. And that's a testament to how good a job that the actor's done.
Exactly.
Because never before have I hated a character so much that I actually want to fucking punch my screen whenever I see him on it.
I think the other character that gave me that same like feeling was one of the wardens in Shawshank Redemption. I don't remember his name, but there's like a warden in Shawshank that's like a really big piece of shit.
I watched Shawshank ages ago, and I watched it when I was a kid because I watched it with my father. I want to say when it was kind of new, but I don't even remember when it came out.
I think it's like early 90s or something the movie came out.
Oh, it's a 1994 film. Okay, no. That was not shortly after I came out, or after it came out, because that came out long before I came out. Out of the womb, that is.
Yay!
Yeah. So, well, no, not the womb. Sorry, the portal from hell. You know, being a demon and all. But yeah, no. Now that you
the womb of hell.
That one. But now that you mention Shawshank Redemption, recently I've been watching. I don't know if you do you watch paranormal investigation stuff on YouTube?
No, not really.
Okay, well, recently I've been watching Sam and Colby. Some people might know them, some people might not. I didn't know of them until like a week ago, and I've binged almost all of their recent videos. And I watched the one of where they went to the prison where Shawshank Redemption was filmed. Because there cool. too were a bunch of wardens that were dicks.
Yeah, a lot of American prisons unfortunately have history such as that.
Yeah. And that's why they go to the prisons often, because all of them are haunted. Because they're fucking shit places to be. What the hell?
I'll have to look at that. Sam and Cody?
Sam and Colby.
Colby, okay.
Yeah. I can find the thing real quick because I know which one it is. I just don't remember the name. Sam and Colby. What was... Actually, wait. I think if you just look up Sam and Colby Shawshank, you'll find it.
I would assume so, because it would probably be in the tags, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely in the tags. Oh wow. The title is just Our Horrifying Night in a Haunted Prison Scary. That's
But at least they're not clickbaiting that much, I guess. I don't know.
True. They do go a bit lighter on the clickbait than some other paranormal investigation channels that I've seen.
We'll never believe what happened next.
Yeah. And I mean, even though they do stuff, they do like spirit box sessions and all, and seances at 3 a.m. They don't put it in the titles. They don't go like, oh, it's you don't. They don't put like in the title like, oh, speaking to demons at 3 a.m. I mean, they do have the one where it's literally called The Night We Talk to Demons.
It sounds very scary, honestly. But I guess
you kind of cool.
I guess you are a demon, so for you it would be less scary.
True. And I mean, I'm experiencing it, looking at through my monitor, so I'm not there, so it's not as scary.
I guess, but that's the same with horror games and stuff, but, you know.
Yeah, but the thing with horror games is you get immersed and you are controlling the character and it's like, oh shit.
I don't know, for me, a horror movie or a horror game, it doesn't really matter. It's like the same type of scary. I just always like feel really like I'm there.
Oh, also, it's called the Mansfield Prison. That's the prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, no, I just... The reason why I don't... Well, one, why I don't like playing Survivor in Dead by Daylight, and why I don't like playing other horror games, I hate the feeling of being chased.
It is a very tense feeling.
If there's anything chasing me and I have to run, and I can't look behind me, or I have to look behind, I hate it. That's why I also don't play zombie games. Like, zombie games aren't really that much of horror. Zombie games have kind of like, you know, gotten a genre of their own. But I just still hate them because you get chased at some point, and I hate it.
Yeah, I guess you really just dislike the feeling of like fight or flight, which your body goes into.
Yes.
Which is like, if you really think about it, it's like super weird because you're not like in actual danger, but like your brain tricks you into thinking that you are in danger.
Oh yeah, totally. And my brain's like, so I don't like this at all, and I'm like, neither do I. I was like, whenever that happens, my heart rate goes up. I start sweating everywhere. I start fucking shaking, and I'm like,
yeah, I definitely recognize that feeling. I don't know if you played or even seen like the original Slender Man game, the Slender the 8 Pages.
I've not. No, I've seen it.
Oh,
I've never touched it.
Yeah, even though that game is like graphically, it's not really that like intense or anything or good. It was like super scary to play the first time.
Good, thanks.
Especially when the music goes and it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm like, oh my god.
No. He's right behind you, Slenderman.
Yeah, he's always right behind you.
A 9-foot bastard.
Looking like a tree.
Looking like a tree, yeah. And then we're not even talking about Siren Head.
Oh god. It's like insane how people like can think of like monster designs.
Yeah. Meanwhile though, I even though I hate horror, I love the SCP universe, but I would not play the SCP games.
Oh, I tried the SCP game
Containment
once.
Breach.
Yeah, the normal one is okay, but I also tried it in VR because there's like a VR game now that's basically the base on that one.
Yeah.
I cannot play that one.
No.
It's just too scary for me.
I wouldn't even want to touch it. No. There's one SCP game that did actually breach my interest. I don't entirely remember what it's called. I know I have it on my wish list on Steam because it's not released yet. But it looked very interesting. Oh, SCP Pandemic. Oh, it is out. It's out in early access. Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, that one's it's a co-op tactical shooter. So that's why it's not, you know, that's why I'd be more willing to play it. Because if I play it with friends, it'll be less scary.
Yeah, and also if you have a gun that can like actually like
True.
Kill the enemy.
Exactly.
It's less scary as well.
Yes, if you can fight back and actually like, you know, stand a chance, then it's good. But if they give you the gun just as like, here, have some false hope, fuck you.
Yeah, that's basically what Fear did. I don't know if you've ever seen Fear.
I've not touched it. I've seen it, but I've not touched it. That should be obvious.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but basically the gameplay is like you use the gun for like regular soldiers, but once the like haunting starts, it's pretty much useless.
Yeah. No, I don't like that. That's false hope. Don't give me false hope. Rather give me no hope at all than give me false hope. Then at least I know what to expect.
Yeah, fair enough.
But alright, we'll move on from the horror, this horrific topic, and instead speak about hypotheticals. So, if you could rebrand it, what would you rebrand into and why? This is with the hypothetical of like, you know, there's no budget constraints, there is absolutely no issues. You cannot be a catcall.
Honestly, it would be pretty boring. I guess of a change from what I am now, but I would go for a ferret because they are my favorite animal.
Oh, you just change the ears.
That's basically I mean, I would also change like hair color and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, like I just really like ferrets. They're really cute. And they're basically like cute. A cat. So.
No, I haven't thought of it that way.
Like the way I like always describe them is like they're like a slinky cat.
A slinky cat?
Yeah, because they have like the same energy. Like cat snakes, basically.
Cat snakes?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I used to have a ferret, but unfortunately they
don't
passed
live
away.
very long, do they?
But honestly, I don't remember because it's been a while since I like investigated into that. But mine got really sick, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, the doctor could not do anything.
Okay. That's. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. She was really nice, but you know, I now have a cat who's as lazy as me, so that works out too.
I'm not surprised. You know, I always say, usually this is in terms of dogs. A dog's owner, or no, a dog is always reflected. No, the owner of a dog is always reflected in the dog. So, for example, right? I can't think of one right now. Actually, no, I can. Our neighbor across the street has a big, a little bit fat. I shouldn't. And she can be kind of grumpy. Or she used to be more grumpy. She's now very loving. And he's very grumpy and is a bit on the bigger side.
Yeah, dogs really take after their owners, as they say.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my dog, currently sleeping in my room, is like me. And he sleeps all day. And very lazy and doesn't really go out much. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You just looked at me.
Yeah, animals always know. They know.
Bro, I didn't even say his name. Oscar. Okay, no, he ignored that one. It's just like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna continue sleeping. Whatever. Well, all right. We'll then move on to the next question. So, why did you initially start making content? You said you started streaming about a year ago, no?
Yeah, 16th of July 2021 was my original start date.
Yeah.
Basically I saw how much fun like people like Nyanners and stuff were having. And I kind of was like, I really want that too. I really want to just like entertain people, make them laugh, make them forget a little bit about, you know, the shitty things in life. Because let's be fair, life isn't always peaches and roses.
Oh, it ain't.
So just having something like a dumb cat girl on the internet to laugh at, I thought, that was like a really good role.
At and not with.
Both. I'm really dumb sometimes, so.
Mood.
I always say that I have 2 brain cells because
you've got double mine. I've only got one, and it's gotten to such a point where like I literally have fucking my community is called my cellmates, and that's because in my lore I'm also an ex-convict before I fucking died and got isekai'd.
No.
So, yeah, I still only have 1 brain cell, but every now and then people will give me a part of their brain cell, and we all just have one giant collective brain cell. It's not, it doesn't get any smarter. It just gets bigger, and that's it.
The greater good.
Yes. Oh, Sausage has left. He's at the door now, wanting to leave, but he's gonna have to stay there a bit because I'm only letting him out after the show.
Poor doggo.
Oh well, he'll come lie down again soon enough.
He
usually does, trust me. But yeah, no, so 1 brain cell gang. Well, you've got 2, but still.
Yeah, no, basically my entire goal is literally just entertain people, maybe sometimes like teach them a thing or two. Like yesterday we talked about Saint Row during my stream.
Yeah.
And I basically like didn't really go like in technical depth, but I did like make some like notes of like what really didn't work, you know, like on a game development level.
Oh yeah. Would you mind sharing what those notes were?
There's a lot, but like things like the physics just not really being developed well.
Oh.
As in, like if you jump out of a car, even at full speed, you just roll and you're back on your feet instead of like ragdolling or something like that. There's a lot of moments like that. I haven't actually been able to play that yet in this new game, but I heard it's bad as well. So I'm holding out hope that it's maybe good, but I doubt it.
Maybe some redeeming quality in there with bad ragdolls.
I mean, it's something they literally lifted from their earlier game, so
yeah,
I would hope it's good.
I would too. If it's not good, that'll be a slap in the Saint Row name, more than it already is.
Yeah, it is a very big slap already, so...
Yeah. I'm honestly quite a bit disappointed in it. Like, as I said, I was hyped, but not anymore. All my hype has fucking died.
I mean, it's a good show that you just shouldn't pre-order pretty much ever.
True.
Just wait until it's out, see the reviews, and then make a decision.
Yeah. Actually, no. I will pre-order 1 game, and that's if there's a new Kingdom Come Deliverance or a follow-up for Kingdom Come coming at some point. Because I know Warhorse Studios know what they did with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and if they follow up with a sequel to that, I'm sure it'll be just as good, maybe even better. And if not, I'm gonna be fucking disappointed.
Yeah, you kind of get to you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yes. Yes.
Like that line.
Yeah. Have you played Kingdom Come Deliverance, by the way?
No, I have not.
Okay. Do you like medieval style games?
That is pretty much the reason why I have not played it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really...
I mean, like, being a cyber cat, you know, kind of makes sense here in the future over here.
Yeah, no, I don't really like to play with swords. That's not really my thing.
Okay. I mean, you got bows too. You got bows in Kingdom Come Deliverance.
That would be a better option.
You don't have an
For
aiming
me anyways.
reticle.
Oh, that would make it really hard in a video game.
You can switch it on though in the HUD or in
Oh, okay.
Dev console, but you've first got to learn how. Eventually, I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I can't aim for shit with a bow without a crosshair or whatever. So I'm just gonna quickly look it up, and then before stream, I would just look it up and put it in before stream, and then once I'm streaming, boom, I've got a reticle. Nobody saw me enter it into into the commands.
Yeah, no,
I know, like a mini cheat.
I tried Skyrim in VR because I really like the bow mechanics in that game, but in VR it's very hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's not properly optimized for VR, then you know, kinda ain't the best.
I mean, it is Bethesda, so they don't know what optimization is.
True. I mean, just look at which game was it recently?
Fallout 76.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. No. Horrible unoptimized miss.
Detail.
16 times the detail. And a quarter times the optimization. Enjoy.
Yeah, basically.
Right. Well, we'll move on to the next question. So, what is your... We've kind of covered this one already. But then... So, I'll adjust the question a bit. So the question is, what is your preferred type of content to make? But then I'll adjust it, since we've kind of already established, you know, we like playing games over here. You also are a fellow purveyor of story-focused or story-based games, as well as the off multiplayer stuff. But then I'll rephrase the question into, what's a type of content that you haven't gotten into yet that you might want to?
Honestly, I would like to do things like art streams or game development streams. But I'm very self-conscious about like things that are work in progress because I'm a perfectionist. So
okay.
For me, it has to be either perfect when I'm showing it off, or I don't show it at all.
Okay.
So I need to work on that. I need to learn how to be okay with showing things that are not perfect, basically.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion of not being a perfectionist, that is, so I cannot say how it works. Personally, for me, when I do like rigging streams or art streams, I'm like, no, I'm just working and here to chat, and that's about it. Like, I'm more there just to keep myself busy during chat than trying to show off the work.
Yeah, I don't want to get deep, but for me, it's like I have like very like low self-esteem.
Oh, okay.
So for me, it's like I think it's like maybe like a psychological thing where I feel like it has like a reflection on me as a person. I don't know for sure. It's just like a guess that I have, but I feel like that might like come in play on honestly.
Honestly, yeah, that makes sense. But I hope that it'll get a bit better then, or that maybe eventually you are able, because I mean it would be quite interesting to watch the game design streams in particular, because I mean I've got no experience in it, and yeah, I'd just be interested in seeing the type of game that you'll be making, because well, you described it as a parkour FPS, kind of like Titanfall, but with the art style of like a Dragon Ball game.
Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I like that. That sounds cool, and I want to see it.
Yeah, no, so I definitely I post like updates on my Twitter sometimes.
Okay.
But that's only after I like finish a specific thing, you know?
Yeah.
Where I'm like, yo, this looks good enough to actually like show off.
Yeah. How long's the game been in production, by the way? Like, when did you start, or when did you first get the idea?
That is hard to answer because I think I restarted the project like 15 times, maybe.
Oh my. Okay, what was the initial concept?
Probably like 10 years ago, honestly.
Oh my.
But like my main problem is that you know, like life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Kind of like stop working on it for a while, and then you get back to it like a few months later, maybe even like a year later, and you're like,
what the fuck is
I
this?
don't know where the fuck I like what the fuck I was doing. Like, how does this work?
Yeah.
So I basically just start over, and then yeah. So I've been kind of going on and off.
Okay. Has that ever happened to you in like a game? That happened like I'll give an example. Like personally, that's happened where with The Witcher 3, I played it for a long while. I finished the main story. I finished the Hearts of Stone, and then I wanted to go on to Blood and Wine, and I got like a quarter into that, and then I stopped playing the game. And then somewhere last year, I was like, yeah, maybe I should play The Witcher again. I launched it. I got in, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? How do I use the sword thing in my hand?
I mean, I even have that with Cyberpunk, because even though I have 250 hours in it, I haven't played it in a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
And I've been playing other games like Saints Row and stuff, like the older ones. And now I went back to Cyberpunk. I was like, wait, what? Where are the buttons again? I don't know.
That actually happened that actually happened with me with Cyberpunk too. I wanted to revisit it because I had two accounts. I had my stream account where I played it on stream, and then I had a off account where I played just as a corpo, and you know, just a fun account to fuck around in. And then I started playing it, and I was like, wait, what? Bro, why does it feel so different than I remember? Why does it feel so off? What the hell?
Yeah, no, I was playing Saints Row 2 last week for the first time. Basically because it is new version, so I guess that's the good thing that came out of it, is that I revisited like an old game. Yeah. But in that game, I have set it so that if you enter a vehicle, you have to press E. Yeah. But in my Cyberpunk, it's F. So
oh yeah.
I was in a car in the game, and I was like,
it's either E, F, or G.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, bro, which one is it in this game? And then you get used to it,
and nothing happened.
Yeah. And then you get used to it, and it's like, wait, what? Like it's like that in Yakuza. So I've recently been playing Yakuza 0, and in 0, I don't remember what the use button is right now. I'll remember it as soon as I'm in game, like on Monday when I stream it again. I'll remember it as soon as I'm in game. I think it's like left click or something. No, it's not left click. It's E, I think. But sometimes then in the game, I want to go. Oh, I remember what confused me. So in Yakuza, it's E. And in Dead by Daylight, if you're playing Survivor or anything, and you want to repair a Jenny, you need to hold left click. So then I go back into Yakuza, and I want to like click use, and I instinctively click left click. Yeah. And then I just throw a bunch of money in the air, because that's what it does when you're in free roam and not in combat, and you press left click. You just yeet, there goes 10,000 yen up in the air.
Oh dear.
I was just like, fuck, that's not what I wanted me to do. E.
Can you pick it up again, or
no?
Or no?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's fine. You're just casually You're just casually sitting, not shitting, on like fucking. I mean, you might as well be shitting on 40 million yen, but oh well.
So you basically won the Squid Game in Yakuza.
Yes.
That's the obscure reference. I'm sorry.
Yes. Although it's not enough, because just one upgrade in your perk tree on one of the levels, so it goes like 400,000 yen, then it's 2 million yen, then it's 30 million yen, then it's 100 million yen.
Oh god,
to get like to go like up the tiers. So, oof. But okay, yeah. No, as I said, I would really look forward to watching your game dev streams if you ever got to a point where you'd be comfortable streaming that.
Yeah. I
yeah.
definitely have interest in doing so. I just need to get to a point where I'm like comfortable doing so.
Totally understandable. Yeah. Right, then we'll ask. So, you've been doing this now for more than a year, and I'm assuming at some point you have had to face burnout.
Honestly, not really.
No.
But I only like used to stream 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
So I think that maybe like helped me like get over any like potential burnout.
Yeah.
I have been streaming less lately, unfortunately, because my throat has been having issues. I don't really know why. I need to like look into it with a doctor maybe, but it's been like very weird. Like I can't like stream for longer than 3 hours, or else I like start having really like sore throat, basically.
Okay. I was gonna say it might be because your throat keeps putting stuff down the wrong hole.
Very possible. I don't really learn in that aspect, so yeah, but yeah, it was my throat, and then with the heat as well. I live in an apartment which has a flat black roof, and I live on the 2nd floor, so it's like 40 degrees Celsius in my bedroom.
And no AC.
And no AC because in my country we don't really do that.
Oof. I'll send you some of the winter cold that we have here right now.
Yeah, please.
Because I'm sitting with. No way, it's okay. I was about to say no way. It's 18 degrees right now. It's 14 degrees right now, Celsius.
Oh my god.
So I'll send some. Tomorrow it's 16, and oh yeah, the temp's climbing a tiny bit. It's getting room temp again. But
yeah, so for all the Americans out there.
All right, nah, we don't have to translate for them. Nah.
No, but like 40 degrees is like 110 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And 14, I believe, is like 75 or something. It's like pretty cold.
I think it's somewhere around there. I'll check.
I mean, they have Google as well, so I don't really mind.
They do. Oh yeah, 14 degrees is 57.
57? Oh wow, I was way off. Yeah,
and you
my
said 40,
translation is not good.
40 is 104. Yeah, you were close enough though.
Yeah, I don't understand why America has to do everything different with the
Neither
imperial system.
Neither do I. I had this discussion with Kyonko last week, but
oh my god.
But Kyonko and them and the rest of the people in the UK have it fucking worse, because at least America is consistent with they're just using imperial. Fucking bro, the UK has definitely mixed their bag of fucking chocolates or whatever the hell you call it, because they're using metric for almost everything except speed and distance, where they use miles and miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't really know why they would go that route, honestly. But they also drive on the left side, so you know, what do we know?
I mean, I drive on the left side, so.
Oh, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
The wrong side.
No. In my opinion, it's the right side.
No, the right side is the right side. It's literally in the name.
No, we're left. We're on the left side. It's good. You know, honestly, I think I would be hella confused if I were to start driving in like the EU. Other than, I know that some of the countries that drive on the left are South Africa, so that's here. Well, Southern Africa actually. Because there are a couple other countries in our vicinity that also drive on the left. The UK, Japan, Australia, and I think, and this is a big thing, I think India. Yeah, I know Japan drives on the left, so if I go to Japan, I can drive there immediately. My driver's license is valid in Japan. Which is amazing.
I actually used to live in Ireland for 2 years, so I actually have driven on the left as well.
Which side do you prefer?
I prefer the right side, but that's because I like shifting with my right hand. because in the right side driving,
okay.
you have the steering wheel on the left.
Yeah. I can't imagine shifting with my right hand. Honestly.
Oh my god! I'm sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I'm totally too used to just having my right hand on the steer wheel, and that's it. I'll shift with my left hand if needed, but otherwise my left hand's just chilling. And usually I'll have like my vape or something in one of my two hands, and then I can just swap out whichever one when I want to take a pull or something. But otherwise I'm a lazy driver. I just have one hand on the steering wheel at a time. But yeah. Left side, let's go.
Maybe I'll be converted one day. We'll see. For me, it's right side all the way for now.
I listen, I've been driving for about like only 5 years. I'm only used to the left side.
I mean, you could see it as a challenge to go to a different country and just drive on the other side. I don't know if it's allowed or anything, but
fair. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, let me quickly take a break and say hi to all the people that have been in chat, because there's someone here commanding attention from our dearest Cyber Nico here.
Yeah, it's my VTuber sibling. We have the same artist.
Okay, I see. Well, let me quickly say hi. So, hi to Slapstick Comedy 2.0 version 3. Hi to I'll read your name in a bit. I just quickly need to see how to pronounce that. Hi Caramel in chat. Thank you. Hi Kyonko-chan. Hi Doom Elements, the bot. The bot is actually here for once. You'd be surprised how little the bot actually fucking does something. Hi Seven Doggos, Ildiana, Midnight Butte, who left earlier and did leave a question for us before they left for the Q&A section. Hi. What have I missed?
Moxie 6.
Moxie, yes. Let me quickly just get this. This name is, why is it not showing? Okimai. Hi Okimai.
He's one of my mods for my stream.
Okay, hi Mox6. Sorry I missed someone. Rastalaila, sorry. AKA Dova. Hi Dova. Who else did I miss? Lumberjack Samurai, my boy, Jackie. You were here earlier. And I don't think I've missed anyone else now. There we go. Thank you all for stopping by. Welcome. Let me also quickly, while we're taking a break real quick, make sure you go check out fnv.cod.co for everything to do with the site. Link in chat, link in the description, link in the show notes. And then, yeah, you can find links, everything that has to do with the show. It links to my Twitter, my YouTube, where we stream these episodes live every Friday. So far, we have not missed a week since the start.
Let's go.
Other than New Year's. But I don't count that as missing because nobody's gonna be doing a stream on New Year's.
Everybody's gonna be wasted.
Exactly, including me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. There you can find links to the audio-only platforms as well. The show is currently available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Anchor FM. As I mentioned earlier, it is quite outdated, but oh well. And also make sure you go check out my wonderful guest, Caramel Kaiteki, over here. Links in the chat, in the description, and in the show notes. But otherwise, if you're listening and can't go click on those right now, it's Caramel, spelled exactly how you would think, Kaiteki. That is Kaiteki. That's both on Twitter and Twitch. But as I said, links in the description, chat, and show notes. With all of that, we'll move on to the next question. So, what has been the biggest hurdle that you have had to overcome as a VTuber?
Well, we already talked a little bit about it, but honestly, it's been my throat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just really hinders me from doing longer streams. The longest stream I've been able to do was like 5.5 hours. But yeah, I really would like to be able to just stream every day and, you know, do however many hours I have like energy. So that's just something that like has been my biggest hurdle. Other than that, I just been, you know, being my dumb cat girl self. Like I don't really try to start any drama. I don't really like involve myself too much with anything. I just do my own thing basically.
Yeah. I mean, people usually say that, like, you know, if you're not part of, or if you don't have an opinion on drama, it's like, you know, then you're part of the problem or whatever the fuck. And I'm just like, nah, I just don't care.
For me is I do care, but I try to keep drama out of my community as much as possible because I just try to share positivity basically. Yeah,
so that too.
That's just my reasoning.
I'm like, bro, I'm trying to build a brand and a community here. I don't want to sully that with petty drama. Or, well, it's not necessarily petty, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I like do comment on certain like topics if it's like really heavy.
Oh yeah.
In that case, I will like, you know, show my support if necessary, but I try to not like, you know, join any witch hunts or something like that. That sometimes happen.
Yeah, no, that's witch hunts are. Cancel culture is stupid. I think it was last week with you, Kyonko. It might have been with somebody else a couple weeks back. That I had this whole conversation on cancel culture and all that, where it's just a stupid thing that should be abolished.
Yeah, I think it has its place when it comes to like really bad people, like the sexual harassers and stuff in the world.
True.
Like those deserve to be canceled because they're like they shouldn't have a platform.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's just like, hey, they have a different opinion than me, then I'm sorry, no.
But see, I agree with that, but also believe in it should be innocent until proven guilty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because the way that cancel culture is right now is it's guilty until proven innocent. And I don't like that.
I mean, you have like Johnny Depp, like the case with Johnny Depp.
True.
That's like the perfect example of how like he was like chastised, even though it was not proven that he like was an abuser.
Yeah.
And it turned out he wasn't. He was the one being abused. So you know. So yeah, it's better to go with the innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. But we'll not dwell on that topic long.
It's a heavy topic.
Yeah, it is. About the throat thing. You mentioned that you still haven't been able to figure out like what the issue is.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. How long have you been dealing with it?
I mean, it kind of like started with me just streaming that like I noticed like at the 3 to 4 hour mark I just started noticing my throat was straining. But like over time I noticed it became like worse and worse. So that's why I like took like a hiatus and I hadn't like streamed like the past 2 months.
Oh.
Yeah, you basically caught me on my like my resurgence. Yeah. My stream yesterday was my second stream in like 2 months. So
oh my.
Yeah.
What's the timing? I honestly, this happens with most of the people that I get onto the show. I don't even remember how I found you. I probably found you at some point just scrolling through Twitter. I probably found one of your shit posts.
I commented on the Kyonko post because I was supporting them.
Okay, I see. Yeah, then I guess I found you recently then, because that was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here you are already on the show. I mean, you saved my arse because I thought that I had somebody scheduled for this week and I didn't.
Oof.
Because I run a schedule where I schedule like a month in advance.
Mm-hmm.
And like right now, I'm fully booked until the end of September, and I've got people lined up for all of the Fridays in October. Just don't have them booked on solid dates yet. And then I've got more people ready to be booked eventually, like in November and December as well. And it's wild keeping track of all the days and all the different people that I need to get on.
I can imagine.
So I just noticed, oh shit, I haven't gotten someone for this week yet. What am I gonna get on? And I just started outreaching like crazy, and you were there. You saved my arse, and now we're here.
Yay, I'm the light bulb that flaps in the night. Let's go.
That flaps in the night.
Yay, just me.
Alright, well then let me ask, with the resurgence of the Cyberneco, what are your goals for VTubing or your content creation, just in general?
Yeah, so honestly, I just really want to entertain people. Just have them have a thing that they know will come, like a set date and time, basically. Like maybe like every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, that they can just sit back, watch me be dumb on stream, have a little laugh with me, make jokes at me.
Yeah.
Just forget about the bad stuff.
Fully smelly?
Yeah, call me smelly. Like, obviously, I would be lying if I said I didn't want this to be my job, because obviously it would be nice. Like, I really don't really enjoy my current job, but it pays well and it's a steady job, so I kind of I'm stuck in it.
Fair.
So being able to do streaming for an actual job would be awesome, but it's also something that I know is really hard to maintain and to get into. So I basically just do my thing and I'll see where it goes.
Because I mean, with the doing streaming full time, you have to do it full time. You have to treat it like a job and stream multiple hours every day. And I think also a thing that I've noticed with some bigger creators, I watched a video from Devin Nash where burnout is quickly becoming a mainstream thing with all of the mainstream creators, where say with XQC and Pokemon, where they stream something like 8 hours a day or more, and that's just eventually you are gonna get burned out.
Yeah, no, I think if you have it as a job and you constantly have thousands of people in your chat, I think that would be it would be tough.
Yeah,
for sure.
Unless you're just like the Hololive people and you barely pay any attention to chat when you're streaming. You're literally just streaming and playing a game for fun.
Yeah, honestly, I see a lot of bigger VTubers do that, and I totally get it. It kind of is frustrating if you're in chat and you want their not specifically want their attention, but you say something like hello or how are you, the standard things.
It just disappears.
You never really you never really get an answer, but I understand why, because obviously if you constantly get thousands of messages back and forth, it is gonna get really hard to put in the same amount of energy into every reply.
Yeah, because I mean every person that tunes in to let's say just an Ena stream or something, there's so many people that just tune in hi, and then if you're saying hi to every single person, that's the entire fucking stream. And if every second person asks you, how are you? That's the whole stream. Hi, I'm doing fine. This and this happened. Da 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 da. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm doing fine. If you didn't hear me 2 seconds ago,
it would make for a very boring stream. Yeah,
it would. Which I think is why they prioritize, just playing the game, and then they'll have their super chat reading sessions or whatever when people they just sit down and they just read through all the super chats, and that's when they really when they speak to chat, basically.
I will say that I think for me personally, it's more fun to watch streamers that have less viewers.
Same.
Because I just really like the interaction you can have with a streamer. I don't blame bigger VTubers for not doing it, because obviously I know why, but I do really kind of miss it.
Yeah, because I mean personally, I also mostly watch the smaller side of streamers. If the chat is going so fucking fast that you can't read it, or that 1 in every 10 of your messages gets read or something, I'm not there. I just want to fucking you know, I want to be there to chat to the streamer. Unless it's on like a different topic, like let's say Harris Haller, for example. He streams every now and then here on YouTube, and then I don't always speak in chat. Like every now and then I do, but most of the time I just watch because he's talking about stuff that interests me. And then that's
for
it.
sure. You can always lurk.
Yeah.
Lurking is great.
Yeah, so I'm a big lurker. Like I'll chat for, say, even in the smaller streams, I'll chat for about 15 minutes and then I've said what I wanted to say or whatever, or maybe they managed to strike up a conversation with me through chat, and then it's like, you know what, I'll hang out a bit more. But eventually I'm like, I'm gonna lurk. And then I just, I mute the tab, and then I just go on and do whatever the fuck I was doing, but then I'm still a viewer there. I'm still counting, you know.
Yeah, I do that often as well. Just, you know, if I'm like already doing other things like watching YouTube, or even like if I'm at work or something, I'll still put on a Twitch stream. I'll just mute it and say like, hey, I'm here, but I'm lurking. Yeah. Because I do really like helping people, you know, get the affiliate or get the extra viewer. Yeah.
Get that little bit of watch time.
Hey.
Well, the watch time is a more important thing here on YouTube than on Twitch, but yeah. Because I'm slowly working my way up to partner. Just earlier today, I was 4 away from 900, and I think now, let me check if I check. I was at 901.
Let's go! 900 celebration!
Oh, yeah.
Celebrate
good times! Come on! Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. That's DMCA.
Congratulations.
That's copyrighted.
Trust me, my singing will never get copyrighted. It's awful.
X'd out. Can people in chat, can we get an X'd out real quick? Can we just get a bunch of X's? Can we just get a bunch of X's?
No.
I don't believe her here. Karaoke Mel win. It's not a caramel anymore. It's karaoke Mel.
Oh my god. Maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Hey, see guys, that's why you come to FNV, because I can convince your streamer, your Oshi, to do stuff.
I will blame it on you.
You will blame it on me?
Yeah, if every one of my like viewers leave because of my cat yelping.
I am sure that they will stay there.
To be fair, they might be just staying because it is fun to watch a train wreck.
It is fun to watch a train wreck. Why do you think people come to my streams?
Fair enough, fair enough.
I mean, just earlier, I updated to OBS version 28 just before I started stream. And then I started stream, and for the first 7 minutes, I was figuring out, why the fuck can I not see chat? And I was just there like, bro, what? What? Like, I started and it was just me on a black screen, just there, looking all confused, speaking to myself.
I mean, a Scott stream is not, like, if it's not a Scott stream, it's not a VTuber stream, honestly.
You know, you just took the words. You just read my life's motto.
It's the title of your autobiography.
Exactly. As when I one day die, it'll be my epitaph on my gravestone, and it's like, scuffed in death as he was scuffed in life.
Honestly, that would be very original to have.
It would be original or unoriginal? I didn't make that out clearly.
Very original. Very original.
Oh, okay. And I'll make sure that they scuff my tombstone a bit as well. So that, you know, there will be a typo or something. They'll get the date wrong or something.
That's to fit the aesthetic.
Yeah. But then let me ask you last question before we move on to the Q&A section. So, by the way, we'll be having a Q&A section after this question. So, people in chat, ask your questions along. I know that there's a question from Midnight earlier that they asked before that they had to hop off. So I'll quickly find that so that I don't have to find it again later while I ask this question. So, Mel, what has been the happiest moment or the greatest achievement that you've had since you've started streaming?
The first week I started streaming, I basically reached affiliate within those 7 days, like the first 7 days, first 7 streams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Which to me was like a really like big affirmation, like, oh my god, this is like actually people are watching me. Oh my god.
Yeah, people want you there.
People are like interested in watching me be dumb and have fun. And yeah, for me that was really just like a really like good positive experience.
Yeah, no, I like that. But wait, you hit affiliate in the first week.
Yeah, in the first week.
Some people really struggle with getting affiliate, and you're just like, boom, first week, easy, let's go.
Yeah, and if I look like back at like, I can't do it anymore, but like when I look like back at those streams when it was still possible, they were very scuffed.
What did we just say about scuff?
Yeah, true.
It's essential to VTubers. But the question
more the
that
scuff, the better.
Exactly. Because guess what? That's more stuff to laugh at. But the question that Midnight asked earlier. So, what game was your favorite to play, or within? Yeah, what game was your most favorite to play within the year you've been streaming?
I think Cyberpunk, honestly, because it's just such like a big like part of my like gaming life, as it were. It's like one of my favorite games ever. That I just really enjoyed like sharing that experience with other people.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, if I couldn't choose that, let's say, I think playing Alien Isolation in VR was really, really fun. Also scary, but also really fun.
I was about to say, you shat your pants, but you still had fun.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, wait. On the Cyberpunk topic, you like Samurai band?
Yeah, they're awesome.
What's your favorite song?
I think Black Dog.
Ooh, that's a good one. My favorite is it's a bit cliched. You can probably guess.
I need to like my brain is like blanking right now.
Oh, wait. I can quickly give you the options. Oh, by the way, did you hear the new song that they released?
No.
So was it Archangel?
Oh, I think I heard that one, yeah. But I didn't know it was new.
Yeah, it came out... When did it come out? A couple months ago. It came out after release. Which was like, what? Yeah, Archangel 2022 came out... it doesn't say exactly. Wait, why not? It doesn't say which month, it just says 2022.
I'm guessing Never Fade Away is your favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remembered.
Yeah, Never Fade Away is my favorite. But that's also because I can play it on the guitar and it's such a fun song to play.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been playing it a lot in Beat Saber as well.
Ooh.
On the highest difficulty. It's very fun.
You know, I haven't checked if it's available on Osu.
It probably will be.
It probably will be. But yeah, I can't believe I haven't checked that. Actually, what the fuck? I'm gonna check it out after the stream. See if there are any Samurai songs on Osu. Right, Slapstick has a question. How much time do you spend on your game project? I'm assuming this is like we'll go on a weekly basis.
Honestly, not that much. I wish I could do more. But with my work and then stream and then like other things that I'm also doing, and then like even like the simple things like watching YouTube, which takes up a lot of time as well, which it shouldn't, but you know, I'm addicted.
Don't worry, I feel you. I feel you. As I said, I've been binging like all of Simon Colby's stuff within the last week, so don't worry, you're not alone. Yeah,
no, I basically I do like an hour a week maybe at most. It's not that much.
Okay. I mean, I do have a simple solution for you that we discussed earlier. You know, just
yeah, I
do
know.
it on stream. But don't worry, I think we all understand the issues that come with it and that need to be overcome first. But I trust. Also, question from Kyonko, which I don't think this question really has an answer. It's just fact. Why is Mel so adorable? We can have her answer it. I don't think there is an answer to this question. It's just a thing that happens.
He's wrong. He's wrong.
I don't think it is. No. Also, hi Pentafox. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, welcome.
See, Pentafox agrees. Penta, your name makes me think of a character from an anime. I don't know if you've watched it. Reborn as a skeleton knight or something. Skeleton knight in another world. There's a fox in there called Ponta. And her name is literally like one letter off from his name, and he's also a fox. Alright, Kyoko asked, do you have any big plans for the rest of 2022?
Not really at the moment because, well, like I said, I basically just restarted my streaming after a two-month hiatus.
Yes.
So at the moment, I'm just trying to get back into the groove, try to like not listen to my head when I'm like, oh, I need to stream today. You know, like when you get like in those types of moods.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep it positive, keep streaming, and I will definitely do something for Halloween. Try and do like a scary game.
Ooh. I'll definitely try and stop by if I can.
You're always welcome.
Because I don't know if I have plans on Halloween, but maybe. Maybe I can stop by, hopefully. I mean, luckily we're in the same time zone, so your streaming times are fucking the best for me, because whenever I'm awake, I can watch. It's not like, yeah, the thing about like American streamers is they start at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then it's like, bruh. That's why my sleep schedule's fucked. That's why I go to bed at like 7. Okay,
yes,
no.
Especially,
I blame it on my American friends. It's just because I have a horrible sleep schedule, and so do all of my friends in my time zone.
Yeah.
I've
been there, done that.
Yeah. You've at least probably kind of fixed it. Yours.
I kind of
having a job and all. Yeah. My job being literally only rigging, and eventually art comms as well. Is being based purely on when I want to work and stuff. It's not good for my sleep schedule. I can touch that.
Yeah, I think if I had like streaming as like on my full-time job, I would probably have a really bad sleep schedule as well.
Oh yeah. And inconsistent streaming times too, because you wake up at different times of the day every day.
I don't really have a problem with that, honestly.
No,
I basically like always like, even if like I'm currently used to my work schedule. So even in the weekend, if I go to bed at like 3 a.m., I still wake up at like 9 a.m.
Okay, I see. Well, that's good. That's because your body's got the rhythm and all that. You know, it's got the sleep schedule set.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Alright, I think we've got one more question. Did somebody have... Kyonko asked, will you suffer through more Saints Row?
Yes. Yeah, next week I'm playing with Moxie. We're going to do co-op in the game.
Ooh. Honestly, that's one of the things that actually got me more hyped for the Saints Row, the fact that there was co-op. But...
yeah.
That's not a redeeming factor. Or it's a slight redeeming factor, but it's not enough.
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like every single bad game, if you play with a friend, it's suddenly fun.
It gets so much better because you just...
yeah.
Bad things become comedic. And it's not just bad. Alright, the last question for the night, and then I think we'll be ending off this episode because it is about 2:25 a.m. for both of us.
Yeah.
So it's getting a bit late. So yeah, the last question for the night is, what's the funniest thing that has ever happened to you?
Ever happened to me? Wow.
Well, we can say ever happened to you and ever happened to you, you know, on stream or something.
Yeah, but even on stream, like I have the memory of a goldfish. So, oh my god. Wow. Really trying to think. Okay, this is kind of a gross story. I don't know if you're okay with that.
I'm totally fine. Go ahead.
So when I was like really young, we had a dog, and the dog had like pooped in the middle of like the bedroom.
Okay.
And like my stepmom was like, "Can you please like clean that up?" And I go to like grab it with like one of those like scoopers.
Yeah.
I bring it outside, and like the wind put like a whole waft of the poop smell in my nose. And like on the spot, I literally just like I hurled on the spot.
Oh no! Wait, what dog was it?
Bad.
What dog was it?
He was a Rhodesian Ridgeback.
Oh, what?
It's basically like a Labrador, but they have like a stripe on their back where the hairs are like the opposite way. So it's like a really interesting breed.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I know what that is. I was just confused because in Afrikaans we call them a ruffig. Which is just a ridgeback in Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Literally directly translated. Ruffig. Ruff being...
We could probably talk to each other in, like, I speak Dutch and you speak Afrikaans, and we probably would, like, understand most of what we're saying.
Probably. And I mean, ich sprechen kein bisschen Deutsch. Meine Deutsch ist nicht gut.
No, mine is neither. I speak Dutch, Holland, Netherlands.
Dutch, I thought German. Fuck me. I always confuse Dutch and German because I think Dutch and Deutsch.
Most people do.
I think Dutch and Deutsch, and then I confuse the two. But if you said Netherlands, then I would completely understand. And then instantly I'd be like, okay. Oh, I understand. Like, verstaan.
I don't even understand where they get the whole Dutch thing from, because it's called the Netherlands, but it's also called Holland.
Yes.
But the people, like the inhabitants, are not called Netherlanders. They're called Dutch. Like, where did that come from?
But in Netherlands, you're Nederlanders, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So where does Dutch come from?
I'm like guessing that it like literally comes from just like mistranslating Deutsch, but that's like the only thing I could think of.
Honestly, yeah, that would make sense. Because yeah, even here in South Africa, in Afrikaans, we don't call it Dutch or something. We call it Hollands.
Yeah.
Or we call it Nederlands, but the language you speak is Hollands. Like, what?
Do you like the language, honestly?
You don't like the language?
I do not know.
Why is that?
I don't know. I find Netherlands, or well, Dutch, to have a really, like, I don't know, like, unimposing way of talking. Like, you can't sound serious in Dutch, I feel. Like, if you say, like, if you have the Arnold Schwarzenegger scene in Terminator where he says, "I'll be back."
Yeah.
If you say that in Dutch, which is "Ik ben zo terug."
Yeah.
That does not work. It does not have the same, like, gravitas, you know?
Ik ben zo terug. In Afrikaans, that would be, fuck. That's, ik zal terug wees.
Yeah. Also, hi, Raquin.
Yeah, hi, Raquin. Raquin Prime. Oh, you have some Dutch redeems on your stream. You know, if we ever do another collab, I think we could make it interesting and have us speak Dutch and Afrikaans and try and communicate in a game that is like, you know, communication centric. I'm thinking keep talking, nobody explodes.
Oh god.
Where we try and defuse bombs, and then you speak in Dutch and I speak in Afrikaans. Neither of our chats will know what the fuck is going on, but you know, it'll be a blast. Pun intended. Actually, no, pun not intended, but whatever.
Pun is still really good, yeah?
The pun is there. Slap used to spam those, but Mel raised the damn price. Well, you know, if we have that collab come to fruition, then you won't have to do any redeems.
Yeah, no, my redeems are basically a Dutch a compliment, and the other is a Dutch insult. It just depends on what people want.
Give me one of both. For free, right here.
Okay. Which one do you want first?
You know what? We'll do the insult first and then the compliment, I guess. Actually, nah, just the insult will do fine. I just want to hear it and see if I understand.
Serious am I gonna get? That's the question.
Oh, you can get how serious?
I can make it really funny.
Aight.
Uit de baarmoeder getrokken door de...
Wait, hold up. Wait, my connection, my stream's connection just died for a sec, and I didn't want it to be cut off. But I think it's calmed down now. I just saw it drop to 0 the bitrate. Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I see it now. It's back. Uit de baarmoeder getrokken door de stront gerukte, tietloze, tietlikkende tietvlieg.
Okay, I heard uit die stront geruk. That's something to do with shit. And tietvlieg sounds like fucking boob fly.
That's because it is.
Is it boob fly? Okay, so tietvlieg is exactly... I've never heard that. Can you say it again, but slower? Let me translate.
Uit de baarmoeder getrokken.
Okay, so out of your mother's womb, you were pulled.
Door de stront gerukte.
Pulled through the shit.
Ja.
Okay.
Tietloze.
So what?
Tietloze.
I have no idea.
It means basically without boobs.
Oh, okay. Oh, tietloze. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Without, okay.
En een tietlikkende.
And then licking
boobs.
teats. Licking boobs, yeah.
En een tietvlieg. It's one of the like oldest like funny ones that I know that like always got hurled at me at like school.
Damn.
It's such a dumb one.
That's
it makes
wild.
no sense, but it's just funny.
That's wild. It just sounds so brutal. Like
Exactly.
just say it again once, full speed.
Uit de baarmoeder gerukte, door de stront getrokken, tietloze, tietliggende tietvlieg. Especially
Love it.
which is it's just like a
Because it's got all the ghs.
yeah, it's like a barrage of
It's just a barrage of fucking crass sounds, and I love it.
yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna start calling people tietvlieg from now on. I love that. Like, I'll just call them, you tietvlieg.
It does sound like a proper insult.
It does. And I mean, like, I constantly swear in, like, all different languages. Like, you'll just randomly catch me fucking saying sukkabliet. Or just randomly...
Oh my god.
Jävlar i helvete!
Yeah.
I'll pull out some Swedish. Again, every now and then I'll turn into an Irishman. Kyonko will be proud of me. For my horrible Irish accent, which I'm not gonna pull out now. It's already started to surface a bit.
Or you have like the Japanese one where it's kuso.
Soyara. Omaira. Pajaro? What's Pajaro? I've been learning Dutch on Duolingo, so I sort of understood the insult. Let's go.
Honestly, if they have this insult in Duolingo, I would literally download the program right now.
Just to get to that part. Get to that part. I don't think Duolingo has any insults, though. That's a major lack in their vocab.
I agree.
Like, you're learning a language on Duolingo, but you're not learning how to swear. Bro, what?
Which is like 50% of the language.
Exactly.
If you really want to convey yourself, you know?
Yeah. Like, if you want to show that you're fluent in a language, swear in it.
Basically.
Especially if it's a language like Dutch or Swedish, where it's like, the swears aren't just a single word. The swears are sentences.
Yeah, usually.
With that, we'll end this episode on that note. So, once again, thanks everyone for stopping by. Make sure to go check out fnv.crd.co. Link in the chat. I also just said it. You can also find it in the show notes and in the description. But otherwise, yeah, that is the homepage for everything to do with the show. There you can also find the audio-only platforms as links, because the show is currently available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I always say iTunes, but they're the same thing. Google Podcasts and Anchor FM. You can also, if you don't want to be listening to very outdated episodes from like fucking 20 weeks back, you can also come catch these episodes live on my YouTube every Friday at youtube.com/ZarastroCH. That is ZARASTROCH. I'll say it again, ZARASTROCH. Although that link is also on fnv.cord.co. And otherwise, that's about it. Make sure you join the Twitter and follow the Discord. Yes, I said that right. Links somewhere. You'll find it if you go looking. And otherwise, make sure you go check out my wonderful guest over here, Caramel. That is Caramel Kaiteki on Twitter and Twitch. That is Caramel spelled exactly how you think. Kaiteki. Kaiteki. That's it.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. Thank you for inviting me.
You've been an amazing guest, and yeah, with all of that, thanks everyone for stopping by. I'll see you all in the next episode. But until then, ciao for now.
Bye.
Sun goes down, our spirits free. Nothing left but our energy. Take my hand, we can go and see.